hurt. This ring hurts. I'm going to give it away.
Cool. If you want to win Mouse's ring.
Oh, shit, we could do that. Like, it's a small demon ring with huge horns on it. We should give this away.
I guess we're going to give it away because it hurts.
Only because I'm very animated and I'm constantly swinging my hands around.
Yeah, no, I'm actually afraid that it's going to go right in my throat.
It's going to go... Yeah, probably will. Just go... That's all, no.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I'm Mazzy.
Oh, God, I'm Mouse.
And welcome to this week's news episode. Nothing new with Peter Murphy or Robert Smith.
Wait,
what is new?
Bauhaus.
Okay.
Cruel World.
Oh, let's talk about Cruel World.
So
within an hour of the tickets going on sale, they sold out.
Surprise?
A festival selling out in an hour? What festival does that?
Yeah, so I am still warning against a good time being had with tickets selling out at a festival in an hour. But don't fret.
There's good news.
There's more tickets for twice the price now.
At the super VIP level.
And I bet you there's like a waiting list, and then there'll be, I mean, there's already the scalpers to deal with. Just watch out, guys. Like, I wouldn't do it, but if the bands are backing it, go see Bauhaus.
Yeah, if the bands are backing it and you have the cash and you're going to be in the area,
Go see Gary Newman, Dry Majesty, all the other bands we love.
Yeah.
Cold Cave.
But, the tickets are like $350 now with the super VIP level or whatever the hell it's called. Huh. How much is Treffin? And it's 3 days and how many more bands?
Treffin is like $100.
150, I think.
Yeah, $150.
I don't remember how much I paid, but I'm pretty sure that this is way
And
more
it's across
expensive
like
than
4 days.
Yeah. So bizarre. Just
Oh my God.
we're still watching it. We're still
Don't get
skeptical. We've seen a post that said I didn't get contacted, and then the post was deleted. I'm not gonna say by who. But
If you watch our shows every week, then you already know.
yeah, but it's weird.
That could have been rectified because maybe bands...
maybe
the
like
person-
promoter, or not promoter, but their agent signed them or something.
Yeah, that could be. So it could be a communication error.
Yeah.
But still.
But still. Well, in May, there's a pretty cool festival coming up in Louisville,
Kentucky.
Convergence 26, with such great bands as Sun Sombra, Kentucky Vampires, Bellwether, Syndicate.
The Rope.
Oh gosh, I'm really excited to see the Rope.
Twin Tribes, Wingtips,
Yep.
Syzygics, and
Scary Black.
Scary Black. Kentucky Vampires?
I said
Did you
that
say
already, but there are some bands on there that I don't know.
There's one band I don't know.
Oh, I think God Module is playing.
God Modra's playing. There's one band we don't know.
What's that one?
The girl.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that one.
We'll find out.
We'll find out because Mouse and I are going to be there.
Surprise!
Surprise!
That's the news.
That's the news. The news is that...
Well, not just that we're going to be there, but we have been invited to spin. So we are really super excited to go visit Kentucky. How do you say it?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. And Louisville,
Level?
which I understand is 2 syllables. We'll get there.
Yeah.
So come meet us.
Yeah, because it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I guess.
Is it really?
Yeah, but we're going to be spinning on
Friday.
And we're going to be spinning with DJ Ichabod from Out of the Coffin.
Cool.
Who I'm really excited to meet.
Oh, Out of the Coffin with the V.
With the V.
Oh!
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and we'll get to catch up with our friends Sarah and William.
Yeah, William
I'm
Faith is
super
one of the
excited about.
DJs as well. Mm-hmm. DJ Skeletal. I don't remember who else is spinning.
Philly Peroxide.
But, oh my God, this is gonna be sweet.
This is going to be so sweet.
We're gonna have brunch every day and tacos.
Brunch and tacos every day. Oh God, that's going to be a full week.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
Your body is ready. So we're really looking forward to going and meeting a bunch of people who we know in the area and we've only ever spoken to online, and so fun. fucking excited. Yeah. So if you're looking for something to do in, the middle of May, go to Convergence 26.
Yeah. Have tacos with us.
Have tacos with us. Dark Side of the Con is coming up, I think, in March, which that is a more convention-style festival, so it's not really a festival so much as it, like I said,
it's a convention.
I've heard it called Dragon Cons, but for dark alternative culture instead of like nerd culture.
That's what a convention is.
Nerds.
I know what convention is. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it is March 27th through March 29th in New York. It is a Vampire Freaks festival. Yes. I love their logo. It's just cute. The little girl one, not the whatever that is. The keys.
I'll have to look at it later because I actually can't see shit in these sunglasses.
I love it. I love this logo. But this is their third. Oh no, it's their fourth con.
I think the Birthday Massacre is going to be them.
Cruise Shadow, Suicide Commando Grendel, Dacis, God Module, Bella Morte.
Cool.
Oh, a lot more.
Okay, so Cruise Shadows and Bella Morte, like, I'm not unsurprised to see them hitting, like, the festivals, not the festival, the convention circuit, because...
Yeah,
you usually do that.
You see Cruise Shadows, Gothsicle, Ego Likeness, those bands.
Yeah, they tend to hit, like, Dragon Con and the Goth Cruise.
I see Cliff and Ivy on here.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Alaska's goth duo?
Alaska's only goth band.
Yep.
I'm still, like, not even sure if that could be true. Only goth band. All right.
Well, until someone else comes and, like, challenges their marketing.
That's true. Oh, it's Starry Night.
Oh, it's Starry Night.
From Florida.
Cool.
Cool, guys. What else?
In terms of festivals coming up in the next couple of months, that's about all I know of. Most of the festivals tend to hit in the fall.
And we have lots of news on fall festivals, and there's also festivals over in
we're just
Oregon,
talking about U.S. festivals,
kind of area.
and kind of like our part of the country festivals. But there are a lot more. Actually, Ken from Sounds and Shadows put together a pretty comprehensive list
I like
of
his
festivals.
list. There's another list circulating, and it has like 4 on there, but Ken's has like all the band links and videos and all kinds of good stuff.
And that's our friends over at Sounds and Shadows, which is another news page / blog on Facebook, and it's a website. And we'll put a link to that because dude's on top of it. He does this really cool podcast too. It's not news, but it might be new to you. Go check it out.
Related to news,
actual news this time, and not just us bantering.
Fangs on Fur.
Oh.
Fangs on Fur has a Kickstarter. They are putting out a new album and doing a European tour. You can follow the link that's circulating, and we'll post it too. So
yeah, they were hinting pretty heavily last year that 2020, guys, new music, and I wasn't sure how that was going to happen, but they're doing a whole Kickstarter campaign for it, which I feel like you don't see a lot of bands doing so much anymore. Like 4 or 5 years ago, definitely, but
they should. I mean, there's enough people, and they don't have to go through labels and all of that. They could do it themselves.
Yeah, I mean, the technology's there. I think that's awesome. Do you want to read a little bit of what their Kickstarter says?
It says they're in the studio finishing their second album, due to be released 2020. A new album promises to drag the audience deeper into a world where exotic mysteries and dangerous encounters abound. Ooh. Sounds like going to the zoo.
Because you did that recently.
Marked by spaghetti western / spy guitar sounds, coupled by rock-heavy tribal rhythms, and topped by F-Girl's angst-fueled vocals. Fangs on Fur creates a new sonic universe all their own.
It's all a winning combo, honestly.
Yeah, this is more about them. Didn't actually say. It just says pre-sales for the album. There's one-of-a-kind rewards like original art and fashion. And then they mentioned the tour. So you can get the album download for like $10. You can get a cassette. Get it on vinyl.
They're promising vinyl.
A shirt. Well,
okay.
Maybe
they've cracked the code.
Or maybe they're already working with somebody who's promised them
good point.
X amount. But yeah, you can get a shirt in one of these. And it just keeps going up and up and up. Deluxe book set with vinyl. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at her.
All right, Mouse is having a moment.
Sorry. Oh god, I love it. Look at that.
Yeah, no, Mouse is having a serious
I'm dressing like
moment
that next time
here.
I go out to the club. Look at my fangs on fur look. Oh, look at that. I have girls' breastplates. What?
Yeah.
I'm getting that. Okay, yeah, I
You're
need
sold?
that. Yeah, look at that.
I see it. I don't want to take off the sunglasses again to see the screen
I'm
because
gonna have to
everybody
save
got to
this-
see the fact that I look like the sun.
Her face is so bright.
My makeup right now does not translate very well to these lights.
It's so bright, man. Your future's so bright, you had to wear shades.
Shut up. Quit picking on me.
Man.
All right, what's next? We've been talking about Zymox's single She for a while.
Yeah, so it's out now, finally. The wait is over. Still, it's just one song. But it's remixed like 3 times. She Passed Away remixed it, Ash Code, Bragalin, and then there's an extra track, Loneliness, which is remixed by Antipole.
And Paris Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were just commenting earlier before we started how we think it's so cool that Clan of Zymox, this like iconic band, like it's been around for forever, is having remixes done by like new bands from the genre right now that, you know, like they pioneered the way for.
Yeah, and those bands are probably inspired by Zymox, and now they're all working together. And it kind of shows that Clan of Zymox understand like who's forefront in the scene right now.
Right.
And bringing it all full circle,
Right.
which is super cool. And their original song, even without it remixed, sounds updated. Like it sounds like a goth wave kind of track.
Woohoo! Yes, it does. Speaking of old bands, there's also news from Tears for Fears.
Yay! Tears for Fears.
They
How
are
you been?
announcing a 35th anniversary reissue of Songs from the Big Chair.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah, so it's being re-released on a picture disc.
Everybody loves picture discs.
Yay, picture disc!
So I guess that's final, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if we're ever gonna see like any impact.
Tears for Fears might be able to secure
Get
a
whatever
vinyl
they
run.
want.
Yeah. And it is as a deluxe box set.
Cool.
So I'm really excited for this because the Big Chair is great.
It really is.
I've been listening to it like all week.
Really?
Yeah.
I rebought it on CD. I was in a bookstore and like one song was playing. I can't remember which one it was. It was Chains or something. And
Woman in Chains.
Woman in Chains, yeah. And I was like, oh, where was the last time I heard this? Where did it come from? You know, like your brain just goes through like this moment when it hears something it hasn't heard in like 20 years.
Well, I decided that whoever of my friends that I see spin next, they are obligated to play for me. Shout.
See, I want to play that for you.
Please do that, but
I'm going to be in West Palm Beach on this weekend, this Saturday.
You're in West Palm Beach this Saturday?
Yeah.
For what?
Oh,
is that the
submission?
That's submission.
At Mass
That's
in
right.
West Palm Beach.
I'm not going to that. Yeah, band practice.
Well, whenever we're together again, I'll play it for you.
Well, it definitely won't be on February 29th because I'll be in Pompano.
And I will be in Orlando.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Okay, so I'll be spinning on the 29th for it's called the Witching Hour Showcase. It's kind of like a Batcave style like event where it's like the focus is both bands and DJs. Mouse is spinning for the Sexy Sax guy from Lost Boys.
am I? No, it's a different event.
That's a different event? I thought that was that night.
No!
What are you spinning for Sexy Sax guy?
I'm not spinning for him.
I thought you were.
No.
What the fuck is going on?
People were just sending me the event invite because they know I'm triggered by saxophone. And now I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to go see Tim Capello. That's April 1st.
Oh, that's April 1st. I thought you were involved with that.
Should I be involved in it? Now I'm wondering where I went wrong. Should I go, like, ask to spin for Tim Capello?
You'll hate it.
I will! But I'll be like...
Oh, that's right. You're doing a mouse v mouse thing.
Mouse versus Mouse, yeah. Mouse Tampa versus Mouse Orlando.
Yeah, T-Mouse
February
versus
29th.
O-Mouse.
Mouse Coon versus Mouse Chen.
Boy mouse versus girl mouse.
Yeah, it could be.
All right, we got real sidetracked there.
Yeah, we sure did. Okay, sorry.
Apologies.
All right, news. Moving on.
So moving on. We mentioned a couple months ago Neil Gaiman's Netflix adaptation of Sandman. Well, it begins filming in May.
That's it.
That's our news. Yeah, I know, right?
So there's a link to it, and it's going to be on Netflix, and it's just we're going to keep getting like piecemeal news as it comes.
Kind of, yeah. I always feel so weird talking about like Netflix shows because I'm always kind of like, the adaptations. I don't know, but if Neil Gaiman is involved,
Adaptations are usually bad, but I mean, I really have a lot of hope with Netflix original. It's their content. They put a lot of money into it.
They put a lot of money into it. Gaiman is involved in writing the pilot episode. It'll be the most expensive TV series from DC Entertainment, so it'll have Netflix money and DC money.
So what is their second runner-up, like Arrow? Like, how much money do they spend on TV series? What's the other one? Flash, right?
Oh my God, Flash! Yeah,
Flash is probably a lot of money because special effects of going real fast.
But yeah, it's gonna be filmed in the UK starting in May.
That is great.
Which is great. But this is pretty much all the information that we have to report.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, and the only reason I wanted to report on it is because I love Sandman. I mean, what Goth doesn't?
I have to go revisit everything. I only remember like some parts of it with like delirium and
the cats.
And death and because as a young goth girl, like that's what you're into, but like I don't remember
death.
Yeah, I don't remember like the actual story. All right. So
that's a shame, and you should.
I know.
All right.
I will. I'll catch up. Good. I'll get my goth card back.
All right. I'm just taking them away from everyone today.
You're like yoink. Some music news. There is a new project by Nature.
It's described as Afro-futuristic post-punk.
And he does like 80s cold wave, kind of experimental, kind of whatever he wants. Mm-hmm. He has an album called Voix, Voix.
Is it Voix or Voix?
Voix. I don't know.
Okay.
Voix. But he is a dark wave artist. He goes by, his name is Nate Eberhardt, and so he goes by Nature, and he's based out of Cleveland. So he's been getting a lot of buzz, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Another new release that's coming up is Paar, P-A-A-R.
Didn't we talk about Paar?
Yes, last year for their first release.
Okay.
But they are on March 20th. They recently announced this. March 20th, 2020, they're releasing their second album, which I'm not even going to take a stab at pronouncing the title of it.
Die Notwendigkeit der Notwendigkeit.
Thank you. It's long. Yeah. But the one teaser track that they have for it, Rework, is fabulous.
Cool.
Yeah, it's all of like the wave and electronic that we want. It's pretty great.
There's new releases on Unknown Pleasures. One of them that we're going to talk about is Chemical Waves.
Oh my god.
You like Chemical Waves?
I loved it so much.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so spoilers, we're going to talk about it on Wednesday.
Even When We Fall Apart is the name of the release, and it's pretty much like a collaboration with the artist and all these other artists.
Yeah, it's kind of
tracks.
like Kill Shelter's release last year, Damage, where someone writes all the music and then brings in guest vocalists and on the tracks. Mm-hmm. So this isn't new music per se. No, I mean like I'm moving into the next thing.
Oh.
This isn't new music per se, but Aeon Sable is releasing a basically decade anthology. Yeah,
how cute.
From 2010 to 2020, and it includes two of my favorite tracks from them: Dance Floor Satellite and Praying Mantis.
Oh, I listened to Dance Floor Satellite today. It was great.
And they kind of have like a goth sound and
a European goth rock sound.
Yeah, and they have a little bit of metal in there. They have a very eclectic sound.
The good metal, actually.
But the good metal.
Like when I went to go listen, I was like, what do they sound like again? And then I was afraid when I saw metal that I was like, okay, where's this going?
Like,
is this
like long atmospheric
black metal?
intros.
Is it like? But it's that kind of metal. It's European.
Yeah, and I like Aeon
goth
Sable
metal,
a lot, so that's pretty cool. And they have a lot of very like occult themes in their music,
really
which is super awesome.
I did notice that. Yeah. She Pleasures Herself. What the heck are they doing?
A crap ton of singles that aren't even released all together. They're released all separately, so it's just like 1, 2, 3. Blah, blah, blah.
So they pretty much just like made like how many? Like 6 remixes?
I think it was 6, yeah.
And they released them all one at a time on Bandcamp.
Like She Pleasures Herself remixed Ash Code.
It's almost like maybe they did that so that you would get a separate email, a separate notification each time that you have each of these to buy. But now I have to go into like 6 different windows to buy each one.
Right. Okay, this is something that is like one of my big pet peeves is I love it when an artist puts out a lot of music on Bandcamp, but when it's like a ton of stuff rapid fire, I can't keep up, and even if I love the band, I kind of lose interest because it's too much all at once.
If I see a third notification from the same band, I'm going to be like, I don't have time right now.
Right, and I can think of a couple of bands that do that, and I'm like, I like their music, but I stopped listening to it because it's too much all at once.
I could think of one. I could think of one that triggered me, and I was like,
oh, see, for me, like the Ghost of Bela Lugosi puts out a lot of stuff.
Really? Yeah. I haven't been getting only just that one.
Yeah, and Closed Mouth. I can't keep up with Closed Mouth.
Closed Mouth, why? But we can go back around because
thank goodness
I can forgive him because he's on Chemical Waves.
Oh my god, that was such a good song. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Another album that came out was Plague Gardens, Left in the Grave.
Plague Garden! I don't know who the heck they are.
Yeah, same, but I really enjoyed the album. I thought it was great. Is this a debut?
I'm probably. Yeah, I think so.
I think it is.
Anyway, let's talk about that as well.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on Wednesday. Spoilers.
Review time.
But do you have any other release that came out this week you wanted to talk about?
No, there was a whole bunch of stuff. Remember, okay, so this one, Somos la Herencia. Mm-hmm. Somos la Herencia. That's the one with the old man butt that we could not stop talking about.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I listened to it because of the butt.
This
I will not lie.
is the most interesting, weird, disturbing picture for an album ever. And it made me listen to the album. I was like, what the fuck is going on in that
exactly
picture?
The same, because I was kind of like,
there's no way we could put it on there,
because no, we totally can't, because I was looking at
it's gonna can you put that on there?
We can put a butt on here. Our channel is marked not for kids.
It's not for kids. But
it's a butt.
Is there a butt? Is it there?
I really hope there is.
Is it there? Is it like here?
Is it zoomed in?
No. What if, oh my god, don't give him any ideas. Anyway.
That butt is the reason why I stopped and I listened to everything that they have out so far.
We're gonna have to review that one day too.
Yes.
But that is how you sell an album.
Oh my gosh, isn't it? So it's a Madrid band, and the album came out on February 14th.
We have to talk about it sometime.
Simply because of the butt.
Oh my god, that butt. And it's not a good butt.
No, it's like a Hank Hill butt.
Stop. Oh my god. It's Burns from The Simpsons.
Okay, so I'm actually surprised it took so long for our show to just get on the topic of butts.
What? Wait.
It took almost a year for us to have like a 5-minute segue about butts.
Oh my god.
Shame on us.
I would rather talk about like tacos and stuff.
Yeah, but not butt tacos. I'm sorry, that's actually I think it for the music though. That caught our attention this week. But
let's go. Let's kill it.
Man.
So at the end of our show, we like to thank our patrons. Because of you, you make this possible.
You make it possible for us to talk about butts.
No! I'm trying to change the subject here.
Sorry.
I'm straight faced.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a lot of fun perks. We have a Discord where we can chat. And we make things for you. We mail things to you. And there's different tiers you can check out. So go to our Patreon, which we have the link somewhere.
It's below.
And without any further ado, we would like to thank the following patrons.
Yes. So thank you, David.
Thank you, Acid Bitter.
Thank you, Skullgirdle.
Thank you, Libby.
Thank you, Junkyard Bat.
Thank you, Mason Shiver.
Thank you, Demetria.
Thank you, Two Broke Goths.
Two Broth Goths.
I'm so sorry, I'll say it again. Thank you, Two Broke Goths.
Yeah, thanks, Mystic and Poe.
That's hard.
Thank you, Dea.
Thank you, Sabaris.
Sybaris.
Shit, are you serious?
I'm Siberius.
Stop! Oh my god!
Thank you, Uncle Fester. Thank you, Max Shrek.
Thank you, Beth Rizal.
Thank you, Cadaver Kelly.
Oh my god. How did you say that? I'm serious. I'm serious. Why so serious? Oh my god. Okay, we're done. I have to go cry.
We'll see.
We're done.
We're done.
Yes.
We'll see you later this week to review some albums. Until then, we are so sorry. Check us out on Facebook,
I'm so sorry.
and Instagram, and click,
Smash the
subscribe, and bells and stuff. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.